habit, yeah, like a bad habit. Back to your love. No more, no more, no more, no more. I keep going back to your love. No more, no more, yeah, like a bad habit, yeah, like a bad habit.
Welcome everybody to DrSwiss Moto, and yes, you saw correctly, today we are riding and testing the new Honda Transalp. I think this is probably the bike that the most people wanted to see on the internet for some reason. Most people wanted me to test this and watch it and tell them all about it. So today I'm not gonna bore you with statistics, because those you can see on Google and it's like everybody knows them already. I'm gonna tell you how it feels, how it drives for me, and what I think about it as a first bike, second bike, whatever bike. And for now, for the first couple of kilometers, I actually like it. I do actually like it. It's the engine is great, I must say. It's really, it's amazing. The gearbox, everything is just absolutely on point. I love the fact that you have all the driving modes like sport, standard, rain, gravel, user. The user mode is the one you can define yourself. Whoop. So the user mode is the one you can define yourself and tell the bike like, I want X amount of ABS and power and whatever. So you have four settings for power, 5 for traction, 2 for ABS, and you have an EB. I don't know what EB is. Extra boogie. So you have 3 different ways to boogie. So yeah, that's it. A lot of boogie, middle boogie, very little boogie, and no boogie at all. So, and don't ask me what boogie is, I just find the word funny. So yeah, today we are gonna go to the old Tremola road on the Gothard Pass. I am with my buddy Ralph. The ones that have Instagram, if you follow me, you probably follow him, because he's a superstar in Switzerland. Varanus Salvatore on Instagram. I'll put the link down below, you can go check him out. Really, really, really nice guy, knows a lot about everything. So if you see his posts like mine, I'm just talking shit. His posts are just like extremely filled with knowledge. Like, you can learn a lot about the mountains and the different, like, it's really good. Like, it's properly good. I'm fanboying because I'm a fanboy for Ralph, he knows about that. But yeah, so yeah, back to the Transalp. It's a comfortable bike. I'm not gonna compare it much with anything else, although I could compare it with my Triumph Tiger 800, both with the price being similar, whatnot similar, but it's a very different kind of machine. So it's comfortable, it's very light. You have to give it very little input, and you're there, and yeah. The only thing I think, but maybe it's because it's a new bike and I'm not used to it, etc., is you do sit a bit high for some reason. I feel like it, and I'm a short person. I'm like 172, so I'm not that tall. But this bike, really, I do feel like I'm sitting very tall. So somebody that's taller than me is gonna sit logically even taller. So I don't know. Or maybe it's just me, maybe it's just, again, the thing is, when you ride multiple bikes, you then compare it to other bikes and compare it with other sitting positions, etc. And when you're used to something, like I'm used to my Tiger, I'm always gonna go back to that position, like being the correct one, which is not. Because maybe if I was used to this one, I would probably think that my Tiger was way too low. So it's take it with a bit of salt, anything I say. So, and for everything I say, go out and test the bike yourself, by the way. Don't believe anything you see on the internet. But yeah, like the bike is great, the gearbox is great, it's smooth, it's powerful. The sound of it is pretty cool. It really does sound like something properly off-roady adventure-y, like it has like the bass. The sound is like very bassy, so it's pretty cool. So I'll get back to you as soon as I'm on some proper roads, and I hope I can show you some nice B-roll, some nice drone shots today without crashing. So yeah, fingers crossed, and buckle up, Buttercup, because it's gonna be a cool day. It's gonna be a cool day. Welcome back. We are in Andermatt, which is a popular place for me to be apparently in my videos, and we are heading to the Tremola old road from the Gothard not tunnel, for fuck's sake, from the Gothard Pass. And yeah, that's the road on my last video, for those who saw it, that I showed you from the top of the Gothard. It's a old stone road that goes all the way from the top of the Gothard Pass to the bottom, and it's just absolutely amazing and incredible. And that's where we are taking the Transalp, because it's called Transalp, so we are going to take it to the Alps and see if we can make this machine some justice. On the way here I did a bit of highway driving, which I didn't care to film because the noise would probably be a bit much. On the highway it does alright. You put it on 6th gear, you can keep the speeds, you can go over the speeds, it's not an issue. It's stable, it's comfortable, the wind isn't that bad. You can probably get a bigger glass than this one for the front, not glass, windshield. And that will get you a bit more coverage. If you're doing highway driving a lot, then I would suggest maybe buying a bit bigger windshield. Other than that, it's perfect actually. The consumption was also amazing compared to my Triumph, for example. So yeah, all around I'm pretty impressed by the bike. I'm still not sold on the price though. That's still one of those things that's bugging me quite a bit. But as a machine, as a bike, it's actually pretty good. So if you ask me, Transalp, it's tip top. So let's keep on riding, let's see what other roads and absolutely magnificent views we can get ourselves into. And yeah, if I manage to get some B-roll, don't worry, I'll sprinkle it in to the video here and there. But I'm not gonna make promises because you know my track record. It can go bad real fast. And now we are stuck behind a German and his Wohnmobil. This kind of vehicle should be forbidden in the Alps, but that's a discussion for another day. So I'll be right back.
All the voices in my head getting louder. They told me not to tell you, but they're itching for the powder. Got that blurry vision, seeing double. Yeah, I love you, but you're all trouble. I'd be lying if I said I didn't love it. Carved a couple holes in my heart, so fuck it. And with all the chemicals, whoa, now falling too far, falling too far. I keep going back to you. No more. I keep going back to you.
welcome to a bit of old road on the Gothard. This is not, or maybe it is a Tremola already, but the Tremola as we know it is further down the road. As you can see, I have my DJI controller now here, which means if everything went right, you must have seen a bit of a clip with the drone. So I almost crashed it, which is fun as usual. But yeah, I had a bit of technical difficulties because the drone didn't want to see me because of light, because of the light, etc. Look at that view. This is amazing. But yeah, if everything went to plan, somewhere in there is a drone video, and hopefully there will be many more drone videos. So Rolf is behind me. We are heading towards the Gothard Pass. At some point we're gonna stop to drink coffee because it's early morning, we need the energy. And yeah, it's been a great ride so far, so let's hope it continues like that. And we are now getting over the highest bit of the pass so that you can see the views. So this pass is, I think, 2,106 meters high, so it's pretty high, hence the snow on the sides. But I've seen worse. I've been here on days where the snow was like left to right a bus length in height, so it's not the worst I've seen up here. So the military police is around here. The Gothard is also known for having like tunnels in it for the military, etc. Or I think it's known for that. If it's not known for that, now you know, and the military is going to be at my door asking me, what the hell were you thinking about, cadet? Telling people that. I'm going to be like, sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm too pretty to go to jail. So there we are. This is the Gothard Pass, the top of it at least. And now we are gonna go down the Tremola, which, as you can see, is this old stone road, which is absolutely fantastic. And going back to the bike I'm testing, it deals with it pretty good. I mean, this road is actually very smooth for it being a stone road, but I've been on some bumpy bits back there, and the suspension was soft enough that it take care of it. It's not uncomfortable. You're just, if you didn't see where I was riding, you would think I'm on asphalt. That's how I'm gonna put it. So yeah, very comfy bike. So I can imagine that even for off-roading, not like extreme off-roading or going to a motocross event, but for normal off-roading roads, etc., the Transalp would probably be just fine. And when I say probably, most definitely. Just put some good tires on it and you're set. So up there, as you can see, that James Bond looking thing, that's not the layer of a baddie, that's the road we were on Monday. So the main, or the new pass road for the Gothard, it's up there. So when we were up there, you were able to see this road, so go back to that video if you want to see this road from above. I am gonna stop at some point and take some proper drone shots of it, but for the time being I will make some publicity for my other video. We are on the Tremola, as you could see from the beautiful drone shots I just gifted you. And at this point I would like to say a big thank you. Look at that road. I digress. I would like to say a big thank you to the team at Odermatt Motos. So most of the times when I'm testing out Hondas, you can see the Odermatt Motos logo on my videos. And that's because I got my bikes from them. They are a official Honda and KTM dealer. They are located a couple of meters from my house, which is always perfect when you're a bike guy. And they are just the nicest, most amazing group of people. So the entire team there, from the sales personnel to the owner to the mechanics, everybody is just amazing. So if ever you need to buy a bike, just give them a call and they will help you out. And if you need to do the service on your bike, or you need some mechanical help, whatever it is, give them a call. They are a very cool group of people and very fair, and they will take care of you, because they have been taking care of me for years and years now, and I have really zero complaints. So, and I'm an honest guy. Like, if I had something to say negative, I would say like, oh, for fuck's sake, this and that situation. But as of now, it's absolutely perfection. So link below, go check them out. And if you need something, call them up, tell them David sent you. Maybe you get a free coffee or not, I don't know. I'll give you a coffee if you call them up. You can come to my garage, I'll pay for your coffee. So yeah, that was the Tremola road, which is a absolutely fantastic old mountain pass road. I absolutely love the fact that it's still there. They didn't like tear it up and get rid of it. They kept it in good condition so that we can enjoy it, and it's fantastic. I don't know when exactly that happened, so now you can see like the new road, and we are driving on the old road underneath it. I don't know exactly when it's happening. You probably have to book those, so it's not a thing that happens every day. But sometimes they have like coaches, I think it's called, pulled by horses on this road. So they take people in this old road the way they used to do back in the day, so with horses, and also with the old post buses, the post office buses. And it's just it's so idyllic. Like, it's one of those situations, I've seen it many times. I'm sitting there and they come past and you just think like, oh, did I just go back like 100 years in time? It's really cool. Like, yeah, if you are here and you come to this pass and you go on the Tremola and you get to see that, you're gonna be very excited and very happy. And yeah, it's one of those beautiful moments of life with DrSwiss Moto. So yeah, the Transalp, up until this point, I'm impressed. I really am impressed, and I'm the guy that talked a bit of shit about it. As I said, I'm still not convinced with the price. I really do think it should be. It's worth the money. I'm not saying it's not worth it, because it is. It really is a great machine. But I think the pricing on these could have been a bit lower, just saying. Like, because I keep comparing like the fact that the engine comes from the Hornet, and the Hornet is so amazingly priced. So I really wish they had have done the same for this one. But yeah, who knows, maybe with time they will put the prices a bit down. But until that point comes, yeah, it's worth the money, don't get me wrong. It really is. And for what most people will do with it, which is exactly what I'm doing, just cruising around, going on the highway, going on some alpine roads, a bit of off-roading here and there, maybe. It's more than capable. So If you ask me, I changed my mind on it. It's a pretty good bike. So yeah, that's it. Changed my mind. But then again, I love all motorcycles, so again, take it with a bit of salt, and everybody's different. I love it. Somebody that's used to something else or that needs something else out of a bike could possibly not like it. So the best thing for you, if you are interested on this bike, is go test it out. But I can almost guarantee you that you're gonna be happy about it, because it really is a good bike. It has a good sound, good bassy sound. It's comfortable. Like, I'm going from asphalt into these cobble street roads, and it's absolutely fantastic. Like, there is nothing to complain about it. Oh, look at that. Somebody bought a McLaren and is taking pictures of it. So yeah, for me, absolutely fantastic. Go try it out, and if you're looking for a bike that can do everything, Transalp, Honda Transalp, for sure. And I'm sure there are more bikes like these on the market, so this is not a comparison video. All I'm saying is this bike right now that I'm riding, beautiful, perfect, and it's so light. That's one of those things that I really like on motorcycles, when they are light, because you can just take a corner on it. You don't have all that weight to pull back up. You don't have to fight it. It's really good. And like, look at this. I'm riding down a stone street, and I'm perfectly still. There is a bit of vibration, of course there is. Come on, this isn't a Rolls Royce, but it's nothing. I've ridden here with motorcycles. I think, to be completely honest, my Triumph Tiger is way harder than this one. So you can feel way more with the Tiger than you can feel with this one. I can tell you that right now. And some bumps that we have with this bike that just swallows them and keeps going, on the Tiger you really get like a clunk. Like, it's a bit hard, it's a bit harsh. So yeah, I can say it's really impressive. Negatives, what can I say negative about it? I'm not going to talk about off-roading and comparing it with the T7, which is what I've done in my last video, without going off-roading on a T7 and on this one. I'm assuming the T7 is probably a bit more off-roady than this one, but then again, the T7 would probably be worse for this day-to-day thing that we are doing, like going on the highway, going on alpine roads. So I still maintain, if you want to go fully off-road, only off-road, then you're probably better off with the T7. But if you want to ride normal, and if you want to ride normal alpine roads, normal roads, highway, as I said, everything, then this machine is probably way better. The sitting position, I got used to it now. It's okay, but I still feel it could be lower. So I would like to have like a lower seat probably fitted to it if it was my bike, and the handlebars a bit higher. That would be something I would change. But again, that's like my personal how I like to ride a bike, how I like to feel these types of bikes. So sorry I had to cut there because I lost my voice, as you probably noticed. But yeah, that's my preferences. Has nothing to do with the bike. That's personal preferences, and that's something that everyone can change up as they wish. Maybe a higher windshield again, just because a bit more comfortable, etc. Everything else, it is really good. I'm not gonna complain about it. It's a really solid, good bike. Transmission is smooth. It has enough power for you to ride along and overtake and do all the things you need to do. It's not scary. not scary at all. So yeah, on the DrSwiss Moto book of motorcycles, this one is a good one. So yeah. So yeah, if you are interested on a Honda Transalp, you can call up Odermatt Motos. They can sort one for you, not an issue. If you're not from Switzerland, then you can go to your local Honda dealership. But yeah, my mind was changed on this one. So to all the haters that hated on me and were horrible to me, that also never rode this bike, but you know, the keyboard warriors of the world, I hope you're happy now. I changed my mind. It's a good bike. And yeah, I'll keep on moving on through the Alps. I'll say goodbye for now. This part of the video is over, and yeah, I'll let you go, and I'll put some cool clips at the end of it of all the roads and places I went to with Rolf today, because it's a really good day, it's a really good ride, and it's a really cool dude that I'm riding with. So yeah, with that being said, I'm looking for the highway entrance now. And I don't know where it is. And in case, Rolf, in case you're watching this video, I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. It's the second time I made him just go round and round in circles looking for the entrance of the highway. So yeah, I'm sorry, Rolf. You're a good man, you didn't deserve this. So yeah, I'll let you go, and I'll put some clips at the end of this of with the drone and of the road, and yeah, keep enjoying your day. And with that being said, buckle up, Buttercup, because it's gonna be a wild ride.